Yo, watch the finish. Watch the finish.
Why do people respond this way when you touch their paint? Car people, non-car people alike. People always seem to freak out when, someone rubs on their paint or looks at it the wrong way. These people kind of freak out and, bug out a little bit. I'm going to explain why today. Why? It's education time. Listen, this is a car that's gonna get painted anyway. It's one of my 540s. Paint's not great, but it's dirty, so it's a good thing to show. So if I take my finger and drag, first off, let's talk about what's happening when I do that. All this dirt, it's an abrasive. Anything that's not a lubricated microfiber, whatever, is abrasive to some extent. Now, if I do this, I want to write it into it like wash me or something. That's putting scratches into the paint. Now that's there. That's not just a smidge. I have now put scratches into the paint that aren't going to go away. That's why you don't touch people's shit. Now, most people don't care, but it's just a bad practice, period. Same thing is true with doors. This, a lot of people, especially in SUVs and stuff, when the doors are up higher, they'll use this part, to shut it, as opposed to this or this. And this is actually painted on modern cars too. But the best place to do it is either on your lock cylinder or on your glass, because I've corrected many vehicles that literally right here is the worst section, because it's just, again, all that dirt that's sitting on your hands from just existing. It gets, push much. So then this ends up being the worst part of the car. I actually have an example of that with this 3 Series that I have. You see how much cloudier it is? Right here, right there, it's about there. Why? Because that's where people like to shut the door. This is literally the embodiment of the problem of why you don't touch your, don't do it. Don't touch your paint with your hands. Just, if you don't know what you're doing, just don't. It's better for everybody. It's cheaper for you as well. But yeah, that's what happens after a while, especially going through automatic car washes and shit. Most of people's paint looks like this. But this is what I see a ton of. This is also why you don't take your denim jeans and shit. I don't care what you're wearing, honestly. You don't lean. There's the same, you don't think a lot's happening when, you're just sitting stationary on a vehicle. But denim is actually one of the materials that we use that's the most abrasive to actually get some of the imperfections out of it. But we use it in a controlled fashion on a machine, so it's totally different. But that will scratch things. So when you're just sitting there, leaning, chilling, whatever, talking, looking cool, especially if you want to sit on the hood of a vehicle, don't do that. It's bad. Anyway, that is your educational bit for the morning. Or keep doing all of that and keep paying me to fix it.